Hey everyone, Alpha Republic here, coming at you with my May the 4th haul part 2. And you guys are probably wondering why on earth is the May the 4th haul coming so late in the year, months and months after May the 4th even happened. And believe it or not only was I busy, but one of these packages didn't arrive until today. So I have had to be very patient, waiting for that order to come through because I wanted to make sure I had all of the orders from that specific haul, so that way I could make my May the 4th haul part 2 in its entirety. And I thought about splitting it up, but I really wanted to wait. I'd waited that long, and so I waited all the way until today when I received this package right here from Minifig Madness. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we got. Oh, first and foremost, I wanted to actually start with this. So this is the order from BigKidBrix, and if you guys recall from all the way back in my part 1 video, you'll recall that I only got one of the temple guards, even though I ordered 2. And I was kind of like, what? Like, what is going on here? And so I reached out to Will over at BigKidBrix, and I got the second temple guard that I had ordered. And let me just quickly say as well, just because he was absolutely awesome. When I reached out to him, he was super quick. He responded, I think, within an hour or 2. It was crazy. And this guy shipped out to me, I think, within 3 days. It was so nuts. It was awesome. I had never had customer service like that before, at least from a custom Lego company. And I just thought, wow, I have to say something about that in my video because it was that good. So instantly I knew that I'd be buying more from him just because of how quickly he responded, how kind he was, and just his turnaround time is absolutely insane. So of course, with our temple guard here, show you nice and up close here. It's got the fabric. It doesn't have any of the printing. I don't think any part besides the face is actually printed on this figure. But I really like the cloth pieces. I think it just really, it really works for me. And those keys on the sides, just everything about this guy looks awesome. And then of course the the force pike that or the lightsaber pike that they carry, that I think just looks awesome. And so he's super cool. And of course, let me see, just so you guys see it. And I do have the other one still. So of course, this is what I had gotten was actually 2 of them. So I'm happy to have 2. They actually released a new version of these guys. And instead of the cloth that we see here, it actually is just, I believe, full body printed. There's no cloth anymore. All of this is printed. And then they updated this, the pike, to a more screen accurate version, even though I think this version actually looks really good, but they made it even better. And so I really am considering picking another one up just to show the comparison, but I'm kind of on the fence of which one I like better. So maybe I'll post a photo of each and let you guys kind of decide. But I'm thinking about picking one up because I just think I think the Jedi Temple guards just look very cool, and I think it'd be awesome to do a Jedi Temple MOC at some point. So I like to have all my figures ready to go whenever that'll happen. So let me throw those guys back here, and let's move on. Jeez Louise, if I can get them to stand up. Let's see. It's a little tricky to move their legs actually too because of the cloth pieces. Might just have to put them on this side. Must just be a bad part of the, yeah, there we go. All right, awesome. Okay, next up we have none other than our boy David Hall with Minifigs4u. Let's get it. super hyped, and I've been like teasing this for, I don't know, like the last 2 videos, I think. So let me get the receipt and everything out, so that way don't have to blur anything later. And you will see that indeed I did get 4 Galactic Marines. And if you didn't know, which I don't know if I've explicitly stated this on the channel, my favorite clone trooper is ARC Trooper 5s, but my favorite like episode 3 commander, and this was even like before the Clone Wars, was Commander Bakara and the Galactic Marines. I just thought that Legion, that the 21st Nova Corps, was so awesome. So here we go. This is, here, I'm going to take the gun off so you can see them a little better. This is the Minifigs4u Galactic Marine. Right off the bat, the printing looks amazing, for one. I love the battle damage look, and that's something that Minifigs4u does quite often. Clone Army Customs does that clean look, which also looks great. I love it. But I also really like the battle damage. You can see those scuffs around. You'll notice that Minifigs4u actually printed the backpack on the Galactic Marines, and so that's why in our previous video, and let me see if I can open it up, but that is actually why I purchased 4 Galactic Marine backpacks, was for one for each of these guys, and then of course, yep, it's just a black head, so nothing too special there. But I mean, the printed backpack looks fine, but I think that it actually looks a lot better as a 3D part to it. So I think this will actually make the figure look a lot better, just in my opinion. And then this, I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the pauldron. I don't know what cloth Minifigs4u uses, like what company he gets that from, but it's a little flimsy, a little bit, not my favorite. I think Clone Army Customs and AV Figures have kind of better cloth, and so that's actually why, if you remember in the last video, let's see, that's why I ended up getting these 4 Galactic Marine, oh, well, that one's ARC Trooper Echo, but I did get 4 Galactic Marine waist capes and pauldrons just to replace, because I knew, just based on the look of it, that I wasn't gonna like it. Now, the helmet itself is a Clone Army custom helmet, which looks fantastic. Looks super great. I kind of wish that it was also weathered to kind of match the rest of the look of it, but, you know, that's totally fine. It's a Galactic Marine. Like, just having one of these and not one of those like the Imperial snow troopers that I like permanent markered red on, like we all did to get our Galactic Marines back in the day. This is amazing to have, and I love the printing on the legs. I just think that looks fantastic, and overall, yeah, I just think with the CACE backpack, and then when we cut out the AV figure cloth, I think this guy will look amazing. But I got 4 of these Galactic Marines because I love the Galactic Marines. I think a Mygeeto MOC, I guess I've said I'll do a lot of MOCs, and I totally plan on doing them, but Mygeeto, I think, has to be one. I mean, that's why I got these guys, besides just the fact that I'm a huge Galactic Marine fan. So there we got 3. If I can leave his weapon in his hand, that'd be awesome. But again, you can kind of see the cloth is, I don't know, that's probably my only the only thing that I don't particularly like about this figure is the pauldron. I think that might be improved in like future iterations. But other than that, I think this is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this is so much better than anything I could do. It's just so cool. And oh, let's see if we can, all right, maybe he's got to go to the left. Here we go. Oh, and look at that. We got our army of Galactic Marines back there, a little little squad, so that looks amazing. Super cool, super excited about those. And then last but not least, I ordered from Minifig Madness, which I had never ordered from him before and never really honestly knew about him too much until I started following him on Instagram, and I just thought that he was doing some awesome stuff over there. But you will see that this is none other than a custom printed Season 7 Echo, which I think will look super cool. Let's go ahead and pull him out. Oh, there one of the Galactic Marines go. Let's see, let's set him back up. I really want to get a new light box, so that way these figures don't fall over as much, but that's for another day. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy, see what came through. And I will say that I did take okay, so this is what we got going on here. The printing, okay, so it's pretty solid. One thing I can note right off the bat is that there's a pretty noticeable white line there. So I'll show in comparison on this side. That's like perfect. It looks incredible. On this side, you can see that white imperfection of where the printing didn't quite line up. So that's a little bit unfortunate, especially after waiting like 6 months for this figure, which is quite some time. The other part you'll kind of see right here is, I think they literally just cut, it looks like they literally just cut the arm of that figure off, like maybe with a saw or something. But hopefully this should, oh man. Actually, low key, I don't think that was supposed, I don't think these are supposed to be separate things. I think this was glued in there. That's what it looks like to me. And I think it snapped in shipping, because look at that. Looks like it was glued or resin or something to hold it in. But that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. Dang, that's really unfortunate. Another thing is kind of, I wish the printing extended a little higher on the legs, but that's okay. As long as you keep it standing up, it looks pretty great. The face, I think, looks fantastic. The back looks really good, but man, that actually really sucks. And that was like the I was waiting for like the crown jewel for my May the 4th haul. I thought it was going to be really cool. I will say, I guess we can focus on this little piece right here. I will say that piece looks really nice. It's a little bit oversized, I think. I think when I originally bought it, the advertised size of it was a lot smaller. But yeah, so I'm not for sure on that, but I may end up reaching out to him and seeing if he would be willing to send me a replacement for that one, because that kind of sucks. And I don't want to have to glue it back in myself. I guess I could, but I don't even think I'd get it on right. But anyway, but yeah, so there, we'll put that guy right over there. Again, Season 7 Echo. But yeah, so that's kind of the conclusion to my May the 4th haul, believe it or not. This is all the rest of the figures that I bought, which I love. I especially love this Minifigs4u Galactic Marine. Just think it looks so good. Just looks like it's been trudging through Mygeeto, and, you know, of course, them being my favorite, like, Legion. I love having Galactic Marines in my army now is super cool. Like, that makes me super excited. Love, of course, the BigKidBrix Jedi Temple Guard. Looks so good. And then Minifig Madness. I think they have a ton of potential. I think their company is going to do really well. Like, the printing quality is really good, actually better than I was expecting. And it wraps all the way around. The only thing I can say is that little white line that you can see right there, as well as just the arm breaking off must have been during travel or something, or and again, I don't know, I'll have to reach out to him to talk to him about that. But other than that, like, this figure looks really good. I wish it kind of came together a little bit better for my specific case, but hopefully if you were able to buy one, this didn't happen to you. But you know, I look forward to buying more of Minifig Madness in the future. I know they offer a lot of cloned bodies if you guys are interested in kind of, I think they're usually running like 15 bucks or so. So that's pretty cheap in the custom printing world. So if you need some printed bodies, definitely check them out. Put links to all these guys and their companies down below in the description. And let me know which one you think is the coolest out of this haul. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Peace.